Welcome to the 5-point series for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, and we're picking up on the 13th of August 1956, which is about 2 months on from the end of the last part. And in this part, what I really want to do is try and get our construction site here populated so that we can get a local population, which will give us a bit more efficiency with respect to getting things built. But of course, it's going to be a bit of a risk because we are heading for winter. We've still got quite a lot to build. Now, before I give you an update, I'd like to say a big thank you for your comments and feedback. As usual, you guys give me a lot to think about. Now, I did get a suggestion about upgrading this road here. The trouble is that the game won't let me upgrade it because technically it's outside the border. So, so that's not really an option. Also, somebody mentioned about the efficiency of construction offices. And I agree with them completely. I think, especially when you're first starting out, you do need to manage the construction offices to get them the best possible performance. And although having said that, what I've done is I wanted to tidy up this area because I hope if we got time, I'd like to start working on some of the area out here. So what I've actually done is I've consolidated all the various trucks into this large kind of construction office here, which is doing both the deliveries and the road crew. But what I'd like to do is get a separate road crew, because at the moment the one problem I do have is the fact that this guy is kind of doing a bit too much, but I am still keeping the buses and road cranes separate here. So what we got is we're getting very close to being able to get moved population in. We've got the fire station is complete, which is what we did in the last part. The clinic is now complete as well. So the question is, I think at the moment I'll just do the intro and then I'll start moving vehicles in because I'm still very much aware of fire. Can't remember if that, guys. Let me just see. The other thing I've also done is sorted out my construction office allocation. You can see now we've just got this single one over here. And then I've brought these two guys together so I can just allocate the workers there. The technical office, which I knocked down, the replacement there is coming along quite nicely. That just needs some work allocated. The two problem buildings we've got is down here with this, because this will not take vehicles, the road cranes. So it's going to be a very painful process to get this finished. It also applies to the water well here as well. So I'm hoping that we can get, and it's quite it's the shortage of foreign workers which is causing the problem here. See, we don't have many, and I've kind of pushed the boat a little bit. So in this part it's going to be more of a case of just kind of how can you say, it's just going to be more of a case of just letting the game catch up a bit. So we finished the keynote. We've got the athletics club there. It's like we've just finished the kindergarten. The school is coming along. We've got our historic communist HQ here. We've got our bus platform, which we don't really need that much. I think I will now bring in. See, bringing in vehicles into here is going to be a little bit of a risk, because if we get fire, we get stuff. We've got a Zim here, which has got a top speed of 100 kilometers an hour, and it's cheap. I think we'll go straight for the Zim, and we'll get. Actually, I'm going to get all four here. No, it's a contradiction in terms, but just let the game run a bit faster. If things go wrong, things go wrong. Fire engines, again, we need fire engines. Capacity. What I'm looking here is to get 3 fire engines. Of course, when you're looking at fire engines, what you're looking at is features, and it says speed level 12, 60 kilometers an hour, 40 kilometers an hour. If I sort by speed, we got one here at 85. It's a Star 320 fire truck. It's got a speed of 11. That's not bad, because your fastest speed is 12. I think we'll get 3 of those in there. Now the stalls are finished, but the problem I got with the stalls is especially the food, because they've got no power. I'm wondering if I put food in where there's spoil. We could put clothes in here, but to do that, I'm going to need, I think what we'll do is we'll need some covered holes. What we got here, 48. I think maybe we'll just go straight for these V3S semi-covered trucks. Come there. And the other thing I was kind of half hoping that I can pull a dumper from there. We've got lots of dumpers and I don't want to spend money on another one. Because eventually we're going to, oh, I can, yeah, because this is finished. We need to get gravel into here. Ready. The other thing I need to prepare for is we're going to have to reduce the workforce down a little bit. So our initial workforce isn't going to be vast. Okay, how are we doing? A couple of these workers is they're very inefficient. What's their? Do they actually have an efficiency? Average productivity was that 63%? Oh well, it's gone up to 90% now. But we do need to get this finished. Well, that's pushing along a little bit better now. Trouble is, I've got a shortage of workers here. Oh, I don't have that many. Right, you. I want you picking up gravel. I want you to go to there. Unload. Wait until loaded. This has got 3 slots, so I can do that. Kind of. Here's a question for you guys. If I buy a refrigerator truck and send it here, I think I will take a chance with the refrigerator truck. Refrigeration, what we got here? Got the speed on here. Got 1.3 tons, 70 kilometers an hour. Got one here. This is 69 kilometers, 2.5 tons. We're buying that one. What I am considering, actually, let's just do it. Mod factory. Where are you? Where's my favorite building? Here we are, hunting lodge. What I'm going to do is put a hunting lodge in about, I don't really want it there. I think we'll put it over here in this corner. What that will do is give us some meat supply. And I mean, local hunting is something a construction camp would do. That's, oh, we can just get in there. We're going to build one of those. That actually, I'm so enthusiastic about putting it down. I didn't actually check. Where is it? Is it gone? Yeah, that's got power, sewage, and water. So, yeah, that's good. I mean, we're not going to build it. Well, it will get built fairly quickly, but it's not something that I'm particularly that interested in because we need the alcohol and to get going. The other thing also is we were building these things. Okay, it's missing steel. But we'll get around to building those. The real problem is down here. Well, that's pushing along quite nicely. We do need that because there's no point trying to move people in until we've got that set up. Right, we've got these guys can come in here, load, close, and where is it? Where's the thingy bobby? I think this is the one, isn't it? Those ones. There's 3.75 tons of clothes. keep the game under. I think we'll set that to 80%. Get that built. Where are you going? Oh, I think these guys are just delivering to these, aren't they? Because I say the main stumbling block is workforce. It was just come in here. Yeah. So that's built. That's built. Well, it's allocated. We don't need that second university at the moment. So we need to finish the pipeline there. And then we've just got these two here, which we want the workforce targeted in. About these buildings. You've got 317 workers. I think the J department, the main reason I'm focusing on these tent things is that they actually can self-heat. And they've got their own heating should they need it. So we got the option for that as well. So that means that, like out here, we don't actually need this operational from the beginning. But same as this, I think we'll just reduce this down. We don't want to make any planks from the get-go. We do need some logging trucks out here. There's going to be a challenge. Okay, well, capacity. So we've actually got the heavy steam hauler has got the speed level of 30 for cutting trees down. The problem with that is that we won't be able to get fuel out here from the beginning. So I'm 48. Let's just go for speed instead. You're a bit too slow. Speed level of 15, 3.5 tons of capacity 60. Actually, we're going to get these Tatras. So we get 1, 2, 3 of those. Kind of burning through the money, which is a little bit of a cause for concern. What we do need here is we need to limit the amount we set this. It's just been delivered up here. I'm not exactly sure what's been delivered. Oh, well, these trucks just arrived. Because, well, they're out. It got out here quick. Okay, I want that. 100. I don't want 100% steel. I want 100% boards game. Not set. I think I did that wrong, didn't I? Okay, let's just get it there. 100% wood there. The reason I'm setting this to 100% wood is I don't want this carpenter shop bleeding back into here. Because we got this here, which should be okay. Because this will be boards. I'll just set this to boards. 100%. Get that set up nicely. And of course, these guys won't do anything. Now, if I had the workforce over here, we could kickstart the process by sending a workforce out there, but then that's not really going to be that efficient because there's no power out here. So we're kind of caught in a cleft stick at the moment. I mean, this is nearly there. We just need these two finished. And then we'll be in business. I think this is finished, isn't it? That's water supply, power, pump on. Yep. We've only got the one water supply at the moment. This is not it's ready to go. Don't think this is high priority though, so it's only medium. You just see. Yeah, I mean, this is allocated. You can see here that the focus is on just these jobs here. And then once we got that done, we can start backfilling in. Where are you going? Okay. Kind of keeping the workforce there, going there. I think while that's going on, I've just got a bit of a project I want to work on up here. Because as I mentioned, I'm not happy with this. And we got a lot of stuff to build out this way. So what I'm going to do is we're going to push a gravel road out here like that, because what I'd like to do is put another a road construction office out here, so that that road construction office will then, I can move the vehicles from there, and then we can put the trucks back in to carry out the bulldozers. And then what we'll be doing then is working on this road out here. In fact, I'm a bit tempted. We've got this road here. It's a single track road. Got a kind of dual carriagey way type thing here. We've got the fields here. I think what we'll do is put quite a roundabout there, and I think we're just put in a, can readjust these roads. So I can just put this in. There's a way that you could just do this. Let's do an experiment now. Never really done this, but I think if you get one segment of the actual roundabout done, you can then put the rest in like that. Good to know. You there. Now, what I want here is a road. Oops, I want that. Get rid of you. One is this road to come off like that, then curve round like that, and we're aiming for a road about there. So want this to be a highway like that. Take this out the center like that, and then I think this is the inside curve. So what we're aiming for is have to be careful here because we've got the corner of a field, so we're going to have to do it with this bit here. You can then trim back to about there. You can trim to there. And you can follow through here. Out there. What that will do is give me a highway through to here. And then this road can go back. You can come off like that. Oops, no. You can come there. That will be the road that goes that way. And then what we're going to need from here is another two roads. Whoops. Two roads like that. You can come off there. What we'll do, actually, you can do it with both of them. You can, what we're aiming for is somewhere up over there. Oops. So if we take that out, you can come together like that. think we'll do the same here. Right, a bit further. I think we're just due to there. And then go out that way. So what we've got now is our kind of road network here. What we can do then is this road here will put the connections into the city, and what that will mean is any traffic coming up through here will be diverted to here. And if I show you on the map, what we've got now is this road can push through to go that way. This one can go this way, and then it leaves the center free for some urban development. Right, let's just get back to here. I'm aware that we're on the 4th of October. Things are getting a little bit tight. Right, we now have power. And we've got water. Right. We need to get that finished. We don't need the university. I think we can get those in now. But what we do need now is food. So we need to get done. Uh, 80%. Get that. We need to get that going. Can I get a refrigerated truck? There it is. Want you picking up that, going to there. Hop off. Wait until unloaded. At the fire station. Where's my gas station? I want to make sure this is set up. We've got, should have the fire station. I need this supplied with fuel as well, because I don't want these guys wandering around. Does anybody else need fuel? Oops, that kind of. It looks very much like we've got things covered now. Oh, we haven't got the heating plant. Fail there. No, it's that one, not that one. Let's suspend. Right, we're gonna have to go in with that. Has to be high priority because we've got 200 odd days on that. Bit of a failure there. We should be okay because these people will heat themselves. That's finished. That's good. Let's see. Right, we got food. Right, we're gonna go for it, guys. What I want first is I'm gonna buy immigrants from the Soviet bloc 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can do this, and your job is going to be to cover that and that. And so actually, let's just check. This is 6. This is 12. That's 18. So we need about 60 odd people in here. So we need a couple more. And we're going to need some workers in here. It's still being built. Oh, great. Right, we can put some people in here. Invite immigrants. 2, 3, 4. Like that. Some more over here. And then get some more just here. This is a population of 373. Let's make sure. Yep. Right, we're producing water, we're producing power. Got the schools going, got the kindergarten going. We got fire coverage. We could probably do with. Probably don't need that number of people in the clinic at the moment. Let's see. They're not complaining about the temperature at the moment, which is good. We've got some goods are missing. Yep, I'm not going to buy electronics just at the moment. How's the waste trucks? We've got the waste trucks. We do need somewhere. I mean, I have set this up, haven't I? Yep. Hazardous waste, mixed waste. We really need to do something about mixed hazardous waste, because hazardous waste is expensive. Kind of. Wait, I don't want any workers in there just at the moment, please. Actually, yeah, we can put workers on there. What am I on about? But we don't want students or tourists in here. I want the surplus workers there, but at the same time, I want you guys, if you've got nothing else to do, I want you contributing to the right, we're gonna need some workers in here. Get some more. Your job is to go there. In fact, there. Well, oh, oh well, just allocated some workers. Never knew you could do that. Actually, yeah, a few more. Now what we can do, this is where we can start spending a little bit of money here, because we've got the school here. What we can do is invite some third world immigrants. Get about 20 in here. The trick is not to bring in too many, but you can bring in some third world immigrants because they're not particularly that well educated. So they're not going to contribute much because the first thing they're going to do is go to school. You find them in here. But that's the way that you can start spending your dollars. Okay. We just need that heating plant done and then we should be okay. Building without drinking water. Okay, we've got a bit of a problem down here, although technically this doesn't have sewage connection either. So we could get away with that. We just need to keep an eye on it. Just make sure these guys are providing water. We've now got our first, we've got no students. I think what we're going to do is we're going to jump straight to a little bit of research, because we don't really need to teach any of our students, or not many. So we're going to take advantage of this and get distribution offices. That's the first thing I actually want done. So that should go relatively quickly. Right, let's find out what our guys are working on. You're working on that. Yeah, we've got no spare workforce just at the moment. We've got a whole population of 500 at the moment. Related with the pub, electronics, spirituality, yes, that's okay. No one works here. How busy is the school? School's a little bit too busy. That's no good. We might need a second school because I brought in those extra workers. I mean, what will I think I will build an extra school. Where can I put that in? The other thing we do need is the what we call it. Let me just see. These are quite difficult to click on. We need to get our so we can work on loyalty. Right, that one's built. Can I get another school? When we got workforce up here, how's the clinic? The clinic's going good. Trash is building up. Yeah, I know it says no edification thingies. Can you guys kick into action, please? Game can be a little bit odd sometimes with respect to pick up stuff. How's the range? Up a bit. Why are we not? Why are these guys not stop production? Yep. Right, we've got the workforce in here. 38 workers without a job. Yes. Spread these around a bit. Just keep them busy. Just need to keep the workforce in here. Wow, these guys are going quickly. Going to need to keep an eye on the trees. We're going to need to plant some pines. Sometimes when you start out, you do need to get them planting pines in here. Okay. How much wood we got? 170 tons. These guys are producing that there. No one lives here. Okay. How's the school? School's doing okay. Our research is going quite nicely. 19 workers without a job. Nobody lives here for the moment. I wonder if I must admit, I'm rather have unemployed people at the moment than I think what we'll do is we'll send the surpluses to there. And I think what start with is now flip you onto there, because we don't need that bus workers there. Okay, what we got here, you're building that through, you're building that through. I think we're getting to a point now where we could probably open up the workforce here and start producing some boards. Shall I risk it removing these? Okay, we're gonna just let these guys rebase a bit now. It's always a risk because they will not necessarily go to the buildings that you want them to go to. But if we can get... Right, we're now producing boards, which is coming in there. So what we can do is... Well, I mean, the game doesn't have that great a demand for boards, so we can start... partly what I'm aiming for now is a degree of self-sufficiency so that we can start moving away from our workforce. Okay, we got... How's the school going? Right. What we can do now is the school's under control. So what we can do now is... you've got 81 in there. I'm going to bring in some more immigrants. Not from the Soviet. Oh, got some from the Soviet bloc. Okay. Third world ones. Bring you in there. It's going to overload the school, but I think the school's going to be a problem. So I think what I'd like to do, we've got school there. Can I get a school in here? Or actually, would it be worth considering building a permanent school, a proper school? Let's just take a look at that. What we've got in the way of schools. I mean, we've got a private school here that we should take 100 and... Now we got running. I've kind of trapped myself. Well, we could put a private school there, but will that cover... I don't think it will... I think it will cover... I mean, it covers all the main area, so I think maybe it is time that we kind of put in a private school there. And then we can replace that, and then that will mean that we won't have to worry about too much about this. Okay. I think at the moment I'd rather concentrate on getting the workforce into this area here, so that we can okay. Right, let's see. Right, we've got nobody here. I think we're gonna finish. Whoops, don't want that. We'll build that first, because we're now moving the next phase. Right, we've got right. I would like to put mixed waste, hazardous waste there. And we're going to move you up to there, because that means we can get more of these waste trucks in, and you guys can come. Oops, up in there. How are we doing? No edification. Okay, the game is settled down. We don't need you anymore. We can remove you. Get rid of you. What we will need here is some snow plows. Oh, am I going to be a bit crazy and have Father Christmas? Or are we going to go proper snow plows? Plowing speed 13. That's plowing speed 25. What we got here? Plowing speed 52 kilometers an hour. You've got to be kidding me. 12, 19 there with that Zeiss. This is... I know it's silly, guys, but I quite like my Father Christmas reindeer snowplows. Yeah, it's just be a bit silly. We'll just buy about 3 of those. That use 2,000 meters. If you watch them, guys. This is something Nova did back Christmas last year, just for the fun of it. I know it's silly, I know it's completely ridiculous, but it kind of makes sense. I think what we will do is get these guys working on... This is 1. We need 2 crew working on these now. I need to get power up to here. Now, because of course the next thing we need to work on In fact, I need to get this done as well, because ideally I would like to have the farm operational by March. So that's got to be the next kind of big project. Get that done, because that means we can get a harvest in next year. So that's something we do want to get done. How's the school here? Right, these guys need concrete and gravel. We've still got 500,000. Oh, look at this. We're throwing this up together. Really nice. This guy, yeah, you. Right, we need this built so that the farm will have power. We've got power to there. How are you? You're working great. We've got, wow. Okay, we've got an I think we've got an opportunity here for a little bit of cash now. Just get, I can hook an open hole from here. Yeah, okay, we're going to borrow you. We don't need that many trucks now, so we'll just bring you down here. I mean, we're not going to make a lot of money from it, but we might as well start trying to make a little bit of cash. We've got us. What a motley collection we got here. We got some waste trucks and some other stuff there. I think I'd like this school done. Very, very. How's the school here? Okay. No, we're still not quite educated them. How's the research going? We nearly got to 56%. I mean, we're affecting students, but at the moment I'm not too worried about what's the profile. And got a little bit of unemployment. We got workers. We got 143 people with higher education, so that's good. So where's the unemployment? Let's just see. I can't afford to have people sat around doing nothing. Okay, here comes the snow. Can't see what the unemployment is. Okay, we're gonna have to do it the hard way. We've got nobody with electronics. Okay, now we're going into our first winter. Oh, we've got unemployment due to poor education. That's okay. I think that needs to be built as well. How's the happiness? We've got happiness of 72%. We've got an average loyalty of 55%. It's pretty good. I think I'm tempted to put in another monument or something. Oops. That's that built there. That's built. I think we'll put in another speaker thingy here. Kind of just put you there. What happened there? Oops, footpath. There. What do you want? All these speakers thingies is they're very hard to pick up. High priority. Get you there. How's the school going? Okay. Bring in some more third world migrants. Start educating them up. How are we doing down here? About drinking water. We're gonna have to do something about the drinking water. Right, we've now got this finished. Yep, good. Right, what we're gonna get is a come in here. Gonna fill this up with We want one sewage truck. Again, speed is a little bit 3.5. Okay, we just got to get one septic tank truck, and I don't think we've got anywhere where we can get water just for the moment. So what we'll have to do is you're gonna have to buy water from the border, and we can drop off the sewage there. That's just a little bit of an insurance policy. See, this guy's off straight away. Was he off just off to the one thing we do need built? Oh, it's built. Okay, it's got power. Right. I want that gas station put in as well. 30%. That's good. You don't need to pick up gravel. No use for it. Right, so we can get this gas station working. We've got fuel in there. We've got quite a lot of logs. Let's have a quick look at our economy now. Right, we're selling mixed waste last month. Hazardous waste. Got to do something about hazardous waste because it's expensive. Right, I thought I set somebody up here to export logs. Oh no, I haven't done it yet. Okay, not logs, lumber. You, if it's over 50%, over 60%, sell that to the border. So he will start exporting some of those lovely bits of boards here. How's the research going? Nearly there. We're nearly finished our first step. Now this won't actually unlock the distribution offices. What it will do is just open the path to the distribution offices. How many uneducated workers have we got now? We've got 48 people due to low education. So that's still not very good. We need that to catch up a bit. Just look at the profile. So we've got 185 people with no education, but 125 of those are children and babies. So I think we're doing okay. We're not really educating higher quality people at the moment because they're actually outside waiting. Happiness is dropping probably because of unable to get electronics, unable to drink alcohol, unable to get clothes. So who can't get clothes? I mean, we got clothes in here. We got some meat. I don't really want to bring in electronics just at the moment because we don't have that, because electronics is normally needed by highly educated people, and we've only got they only represent 31% of the population, which is more than adequate. Would bring in. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to get this finished. Building without power supply. That's not a problem. Building without power supply. Do we have a power problem? Yeah. Sorry guys, but we're going to have to push you to what we can do. I mean, what's the workforce here? 6 and 12 is 18. Right. I'm going to have to put you back on. Well, it's supposed to be working in there. For some reason these guys can't enjoy culture or anything like that. Maybe we'll get that gap a little bit higher. Sport, probably. Right, we've got power now, is that? Yeah, can't work because of my low education, no kindergarten. Okay, guys, welcome back. What's happened is the game has crashed. So I've lost everything through to whatever we were with the video. You can see we're basically back where we haven't got snow on the ground, which means I probably haven't bought the snow plows. So we're gonna have to kind of get back here. What was it? We bought 1, 2, 3 of those. Actually, it's a little bit annoying the fact that it's crashed because we've now lost some of our progress with respect to research and everything else like that. We've obviously got the farm to work on. Rather than put you through having to go through everything that we need to do, what I'll do is I'm going to call it for the video here. So what I'll do then is play right through to the end of February so that we'll get through our first winter. Anyway, sorry about that, but the game doesn't seem to like what I'm doing. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.